What's up, guys? It's Christian. I'm making another update video today. It is January 10th. The shop isn't as far as long as I thought it was going to be, but that's construction, so we'll jump right into it real quick. In the last video, I thought I was going to be painting and stuff, doing trim. They're still working on the drywall. They came in and got all of the downstairs done on Friday. I was expecting all this to be done like last week, but it is what it is. So, you know, we got the pantry, guest bedroom, bathroom. Here's the kitchen. Now I'm ordering RTA cabinets that's ready to assemble, so they basically just ship them to you in a box and then you got to put them together. I've been messing around with measurements because, you know, they come in your standard sizes for cabinets and fillers and stuff like that. So it took me like 5 tries to get everything set up to make everything fit with this kitchen. Ideally, looking back, I would have kind of designed the wall measurements along with the cabinets when I was designing it, but learning a lot as we go. So this is where the fridge will be. So there will be a cabinet above the fridge, and there will be a 6-inch filler, the range cabinet there, corner cabinet, and the cabinets across the top, microwave above the range. Sink will go here, obviously. The upper cabinet here, dishwasher over here, and then lower cabinets here. More on that when they show up. I'll build them and show you a little bit about that. So coming around, this is the living area. Ceiling's all drywalled. Now for the lights and all the living, it's kind of like a retrofit can. They're right over here, I'll show them to you. But so you put in a little junction box in the ceiling and you wire it all up, and then it's just got like a little pigtail on the end of it that you come back through and you'll cut your 6-inch hole in your drywall, and then you'll just plug it in and they just clip in with little like flanges. Okay, so these are the lights I was talking about. So it's just a really thin disc. You'll cut your hole out after and you'll flip these up, push them up in the sheetrock and they'll clip down. So all I gotta do now is plug these in. I don't gotta make anything up now. So that's what's done. And for all the lighting in here. So I was talking about doing some stained wood on this wall. This is the look I was going for. I was trying to explain. So this will go all the way up to the ceiling. And then you can kind of see what it'll look like. That's the timber that matches the deck. That'll go all the way up and then all the way across the top. There'll be another one that comes down. So that's how that's turning out. I think it looks awesome. Also tying that in upstairs in the master bathroom. And outside on the patio and deck. So that's what that's looking like. Next up, I got the panel made up. So I'm an electrician, my dad is also, so doing all the stuff up here. Normally on a house, nothing would be as complicated as it is here, but I mean, I have right here by this doorway, there's 7 switches. So, I mean, it's just extra stuff that I've got for all my lighting controls and planter box lighting and stuff like that. It became more complicated, so it ended up being a lot more circuits than, you know, you would normally have. I had to use a lot of tandem breakers, but that's what it looks like. Got it all figured out exactly how I want it to be. All the outlets up in the eaves are switched, all the cans are switched, so a little bit of extra work that you wouldn't see in a normal house, but it's done here. So I already showed you guys the garage doors. All the mud and tape and stuff is in here. So the shop is heated now. This stuff cannot freeze, so it's been heated in here the past couple days. It's awesome. So they came and finished all the insulation up in the attic and stuff, so it holds really well. So you got the rest of the sheetrock done. They still got a little bit more to do there, but we finished up all this stuff. This is the rest of the metal that I need to finish up the roof, some of the trim stuff. They actually sent some of the wrong stuff. We needed this. That's what they sent us. So we're in the process of giving that back, waiting another 2 or 3 weeks for the right stuff to come. it's construction. You'll see if you build a house. So you'll see the light up here. This is a high bay light. It's dropped with chains, but they come with mounts that you can put up on the ceiling, and then it's a little bit more flush, which is what I'm gonna do after it's all mud and taped and everything. But there's 8 of these that will be in the shop, and then I have a 120-inch wide fan that goes there. So there'll be a big fan in the middle of the shop. Not much new over here. I'll show you this panel real quick just because. So this is the shop panel. So doesn't have nearly as many. So it comes from the service out here into here, the mains, and then I have a 125 amp breaker that runs all the way up through the attic to the house panel. And then just a couple things, you know, welder plugs, the plug for the car lift, the AC condenser's tied on here. Now this box above it, you can see it's sticking out. And then it's just got some chases right here up to that. So once it's sheetrocked and everything for future, if I ever want to run a conduit for anything, for welders or machines or anything like that, I can run it wherever around the shop. We have speaker wire here. Ideally, it would have been done before the spray foam, but it wasn't. There will be 6 speakers in the shop up in the ceilings, basically around all the lights. Okay, coming around. I got more of that wood that I showed you in the last video, stained it and stuff, put poly on it. Found what I liked, so I got tons more of that to do. I think my mom and my sister are gonna come help me stain some of that stuff while me and my dad are working on other stuff, putting up siding, stuff like that. I will run upstairs real quick. Oh, here's one of those boxes for the can lights that I was talking about. So that's a junction box that you put up in the ceiling. You run your Romex into it, make it up and everything. And then when you come back and cut your hole in the sheetrock wherever you want it, all you gotta do is plug it into this. So, you know, once it's sheetrocked, I can figure out exactly where I want the can. I could have the can over here. I could drill my hole there, just plug it in, wherever. So where there's like TJIs, joists, stuff like trusses, you know, if you can't get a box perfect right where you want it in your room, you would have to either slide it over something with a normal box. With this, you can put the light in between the trusses. You can slide it over however you want. Coming in here, as I mentioned, I'm gonna tie in some more of that wood right here. So it'll go from the ground. You can see these 2 2x4s that I added that are flat. From the ground all the way up to the ceiling. A foot on each side of the window, all the way across the bottom. I have this same stuff. And then that tub will sit right there where that's center of the drain, sit right in front of this window. So that'll be cool. Still have to work on getting the Trex ordered for the deck. So you can see it's all insulated and everything. Got a back covering it. All the rest of the sheetrock's here. Those guys have, I think they've just been busy, so, and they've been doing what they can, but I think they've been on other jobs. That's why it's not done as soon as I thought it was going to be, but it'll be done soon and be able to mud and tape and get the cabinets and stuff up. Run outside real quick and show you. This video is already 10 minutes long. So coming around. So this is what I'm doing for the siding. I'm doing the board and batten, 4x8 sheets, and then so every 16 inches there will be a trim piece that goes up, trim piece that goes up. Show you more right here. Obviously, I still got to do all the trim around the windows and stuff to fix any gaps or anything, but so there will be a trim piece that runs all the way across at the top of the 8-foot sheet, and then trim pieces that run up every 16 inches where all the nails are, so all the nails will be covered and everything. I'm not sure what color I'm going to paint the house yet. I think I'll leave the trim white just because all the doors and windows are white, but that's what that's looking like. Looks cool already, and it's not even done. So here's more of that wood that's been stained. Kind of get you an idea of what I was talking about, doing it underneath the patio. I still have a lot more to do, but so that's kind of what it'll look like. And there'll be a trim piece separating that. That'll run all the way up, be on all of the deck and all the patio. Still got to finish getting all the metal pieces across here and across here. That's all in the shop, but I'm trying to get the siding done. Coming around. Got most of the bottom row done. As you can see. Really need to get a gutter on when it rains and snows and water falls down. It splashes onto the house. Got more of the siding on this side. Still a lot more to do, but this is all flat. There's no windows or outlets or anything, so it'll go super quick. It's time consuming when you gotta cut out outlets and dryer vents and stuff like that, but so this will all have that same siding. I gotta come around here, all the way across the front. And like I said, underneath the patio right here and underneath the deck, it will be that same stained wood. So there's not as much done as I thought there would be, but still making progress every day. Hit subscribe, stay tuned for future update videos. Hopefully the next one, it'll be mud and taped, and I'll be working on paint and maybe even cabinets. So I will see you guys in a week or two on the next video. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments below, any ideas, stuff like that. And thanks for watching.